I am Gratia from X4B class. Today I will explain the midterm project of English phonology course. There are two projects. The first project is about consonant minimal pairs in initial position and final position. Uh, and the second project is about tongue twisters. Next. The first consonant minimal pairs b versus b in initial position. Pat, pat versus bat, bat. In final position. Mop, mop versus mop, mop. Which sounds are being contrasted? B is voiceless bilabial plosive. B is voiced bilabial plosive. In this pair, pat, pat versus bat, and mop versus mop, the difference is in voicing. B is voiceless and B is voiced. How the speech organs are used? Both consonants are bilabial plosive, meaning they are made with both lips, but B uses the vocal cords. Next. Why the difference matters in meaning? This contrast changes meaning completely. Pat is menepuk in Indonesia. Pat is kelelawar. Mob is alat pel. Mob is kerumunan orang. The optional question is about personal challenge. We can compare those English sounds with our first language. In Indonesia, we pronounce the sound B in the final position with P sounds. For example, the word adab, we pronounce it adab. This is the reason why we are difficult to pronounce B in the final position in English. It will be heard similarly while pronouncing between mop and mop. Next. Versus V in initial position. Fail versus veil. Fail, fail versus veil, veil. In final position. Save, safe versus save, save. In this pair, fail versus fail and save versus save is difference in voicing. F is voiceless and V is voiced. How the speech organs are used? The sounds of F and V are both labiodental fricatives, which means they are produced using the lower lips and the upper front teeth, but they differ in voicing. Next. Why the difference matters in meaning? This contrast change meaning completely. Fail means gagal, whether veil is kerudung. Safe means aman, while safe is menyimpan. The optional question, in Indonesia, the sound V is not native or commonly used in native Indonesian vocabularies. It is often substituted with or sometimes in daily conversation. For example, the word video. Video is often pronounced as video or video in daily conversation in Indonesia. Next. Versus z in initial position. Su, su versus zoo, zoo. In final position, ice, ice versus eyes, eyes. Which sounds are being contrasted? S is voiceless alveolar fricative, whether z is voiced alveolar fricative. The difference is in voicing. S is voiceless and z is voiced. How the speech organs are used? So they are made from the tip of the tongue is close to the alveolar ridge behind our upper front teeth. So sounds is made when the air is forced through the narrow gap, creating the hissing sound. So the vocal cord is not vibrant, but z in the same tongue position, it creates buzzing sound. So the vocal cord is vibrant. Next, why the difference matters in meaning? This contrast change meaning completely. Su means menuntut, whether zoo is kebun binatang. Ice mean es, while eyes mean mata. X. Number 4 is j versus j in initial position. Cheap, cheap versus jeep, jeep in final position. Rich, rich versus rich, rich. Which sound are being contrasted? J, j is voiceless palato-alveolar affricate, and j is voiced palato-alveolar affricate. In this pair, chip versus jeep and rich versus rich. The difference is j is voiceless and j is voiced. How the speech organs are used? For, for the sound j, the tongue touches just behind the alveolar ridge to block airflow, then release it with friction without vocal cords vibration. For j, in the same place and manner, but the vocal cords vibrate. Next, why the difference matters in meaning? In Indonesia, cheap means murah, whether jeep is mobil jeep, rich means kaya, while rich means pegunungan. The optional question in Indonesian words, for example, like word coba, co, ce, and jalan, ja, j, jalan. Next. Okay. Number 5 is ke versus g. In initial position, call, call versus go, goal. In final position, back, back versus back, back. Which sounds are being contrasted? Ke is voiceless velar plosive. G is voiced velar plosive. The difference is in voicing. Ke is voiceless and G is voiced. So how the speech organs are used? Both consonants are velar plosive. For k sound, the air blocked, so it doesn't make vibration in vocal cords. The vocal cords is open. Whether g sounds is vibrating in vocal cords during sounds production. Next. Why the difference matter in meaning? Each word in this consonant minimal pairs has different meanings. Call means greeting, whether girl is anak perempuan. Back means kembali or belakang, and back is tas. The optional question. In Indonesian, we pronounce the sound k in the sound budak. We pronounce it budak. This is the reason why we are still difficult to pronounce k in the final position in English. It will be hard. Same will pronouncing between back and bag. Next. Next. So number 6 is versus in initial position. Thigh, thigh versus thy, thy. Which sounds are being contrasted? Is voiceless, dental, fricative. Is voiced, dental, fricative. The difference is in voicing. How the speech organs are used? Sounds is made when tip of the tongue touches upper front teeth. It means vocal cords does not vibrate. Sounds is made when vocal cords vibrate. Why the difference matters in meaning? That thigh means paha, whether thy means engkau. Next. Okay. The versus the. The versus the. In initial position. Time. Time versus dime. Dime. In final position. Seed. Seed versus seed. Seed. Which sounds are being contrasted? The is voiceless alveolar plosive. The is voiced alveolar plosive. In this pair, time versus dime and seed versus seed, the difference is in voicing. The is means voiceless and the is voiced. How the speech organs are used? The tongue tip touches the alveolar ridge, stops airflow briefly, then releases it. There's no vocal cord vibration. While the same tongue position and airflow, but the vocal cords vibrate during sounds. Next. Why the difference matters in meaning? Because each word in consonant minimal pair has different meanings. Time means waktu. Dime is sepeser foot. Seat is kursi atau bangku. Whether seed means bibit atau benih. The optional question, in Indonesian, we pronounce the sound t in the final position with the sound. For example, the word tepat. We pronounce it tepat. Next. the sh versus j. Uh, I just only found in the middle position. The first word is mission, mission versus vision, vision. Which sounds are being contrasted? Sh is voiceless palato-alveolar fricative, while zh is voiced palato-alveolar fricative. The difference is in voicing. Sh is voiceless, zh is voiced. How the speech organs are used? Both consonant sh and zh are palato-alveolar fricatives, meaning they are produced with the tongue near the area just behind the alveolar ridge. Zh sound makes a vibration in vocal cords. X, back. Okay, so zh sound is made when there is vibration in vocal cords. Next, okay, O versus r. In initial position, lock, lock versus rock, rock. In final position, fall, fall versus for, for. Which sounds are being contrasted? O is voiced alveolar lateral. R is voiced palato-alveolar approximants. The difference are in place and manner of articulations. In this pair, lock versus rock and fall versus for. The difference O is alveolar lateral, while R is palato-alveolar proximal. How the speech organ are used? Full sound is made when the tip of the tongue touches the alveolar ridge. Air flows around the sides of the tongue and not down to the center. The sides of the tongue are low, allowing the air to escape laterally. Sound is made from the tongue is bunched up near the roof of the mouth. It means in palato-alveolar, the tip of the tongue does not touch the roof of the mouth. Air flows over the center of the tongue. And then next, why the difference matters in meaning? Because they have different meanings in each words. Lock, lock means mengunci. Rock, rock means music rock, sorry. Fall, fall means jatuh. Four means empat. Next. Okay. The second project is about tongue twister and the short explanation. The first sentence of tongue twister is a good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. A good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. So in this sentence, there are two sounds. The first sound is k for word cook, good cookies. The voicing of the k is voiceless. The place of articulation is velar and the manner is passive. And g sound, the example word is good. The voicing is voiced, place in velar, and manner is plosive. Ke is voiceless velar plosive, while ge is voiced velar plosive. They are both velar plosive. The difference is in voicing. Ke is voiceless, means the vocal cords doesn't vibrate. Whether ge is voiced, it means the vocal cords vibrate. Why they matter in meaning? So this contrast matters in English because it change meaning. Cook means memasak. Could means bisa. Cookies means kue kering. Good is bagus. Next. Next is the second tongue twister sentence. Charming judges cheerfully jump and joke. Charming judges cheerfully jump and joke. There are two sounds in this sentence. Ch for the word charming and cheerfully. The voicing is voiceless, placed in palato alveolar, and the manner is effricate. And ja in the word judges, jump, and joke. The voicing is voiced, placed in palato alveolar, and manner is effricate. Ja, ja is voiceless palato alveolar effricate, while j is voiced palato alveolar effricate. The contrast is in voicing. Why they matter in meaning? Because they have different meaning in different words. Charming means menawan, cheerfully means ceria, judges means hakim, jump means lompat, joke is candaan. Next. The third tongue twister sentence. Silly zebras shared shoes and sang soft songs. Silly zebras shared shoes and sang soft songs. There are three sounds in this sentence. The first sound is sh. The word is and the word are silly, sang, soft. Voicing is voiceless, placed in alveolar manner fricative. Z. The example word is zebras. The voicing is voiced, placed in alveolar, and manner is fricative. Last is sh. The example words are shared and shoes. Voicing is voiceless, placed in palato alveolar, and manner in fricative. So is voiceless alveolar fricative, z is voice alveolar fricative, and sh is voiceless palato alveolar fricative. So the difference is in voicing between s and z. Okay, and then why they matter in meaning, because even though they are minimal pairs, but they have different meaning. The first word is silly, means konyol. Sang means menyanyi. Soft means lembut. Zebras means zebra. Shared is berbagi. Shoes is sepatu. Next. Okay. So that's all about the explanation of minimal pairs and the tongue twister of the midterm project. I hope you understand about the explanation. Thank you.